Hi there, my name's Katie Neeves. I'm a photographer and filmmaker, and I came out as a transgender woman nearly a year ago after living for nearly 50 years as a man. So when I was born, the doctor or midwife looked obviously in the appropriate place and decided to label me as a boy, as is the custom that's still going on to this day. However, I always had something that's called gender dysphoria, which is a mismatch between my gender identity, which is what I feel in my head and my heart, as opposed to my sex characteristics. My earliest memory was probably about 3 or 4, when I used to dress up in my sister's clothes, and that's gone up all the way through my life. None of my family knew about my cross-dressing. It's something that I just kept as a secret, and I didn't even admit it to myself until my mid-20s. So there was a lot of shame and self-loathing that went on up until then. When I got to my mid-20s, I accepted it and embraced it myself. That was the case all the way up until about October 2017, when my gender dysphoria went through the roof. It felt really, really urgent, and I just needed to get treatment really quickly, because it's just an overwhelming feeling. You just have to have something done. You feel absolutely desperate. Basically, over the last few months, or since about October last year, I've been in complete turmoil in my personal life. Basically, I've just admitted to myself and accepted that I'm actually a transgender woman, and that I need to change my body, so commonly what most people call as a sex change. Sorry if that's a real shock to you. It's a shock to me as well. I'm standing very nervously looking at the camera with red eyes and sort of saying there's going to be some big changes here. And I was telling everybody what was going to happen. My finger hovered over the mouse before clicking to send it, to put it onto Facebook. And I thought, as soon as I make that click, my life's never going to be the same again. But I needn't have been worried about it, because the response was amazing. I just had hundreds and hundreds of messages of support. The hardest people have been in my own family. For instance, my mum, okay, she's 81, so she's older generation. I went to give her a big hug and a big kiss, and she just looked at me and she just said, "Who's that? It doesn't belong to me." And then she turned her back and walked away, and it was just total rejection. It was just awful. I'll never forget that. However, I have been back to see her a couple of times since. She was still calling me Martin, and she was sort of saying, "Oh, of course I'll always call you Martin." And then I sort of told her, well, actually how hurtful that was. And so then it got to not calling me any names at all. It was, instead, "Oh, hello," and then there's a big silence. And now it's sort of more sort of "hello, darling," which is okay, that's fine. She hasn't really got around to calling me Katie yet, although she did once or twice refer to me as Katie when talking to her dog. So I think there's progress there. I'm very happy to talk about Martin and refer to my past life and my old name, and I call Martin my old name rather than my dead name, which is what most trans people call their old names. And for most trans people, it's a real no-no to refer to anything to do with their old name. But I'm actually very comfortable with my past. I'm very proud of everything that I've achieved as Martin. I'm very grateful to Martin for stepping back and allowing me to be Katie. I feel so much better in myself, and so many people have told me that I look so much happier now. And it's amazing, and I feel absolutely great. So much is talked about gender dysphoria, but not many people talk about gender euphoria. And it really is euphoric. I feel absolutely amazing. I'm being able to live my truth.